Welcome back to another tips and tricks tutorial number 3. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about breaking down your Joytoy figure and identifying the replacement joints, because there's no instructions that literally show you how to swap out any of the figure's joints if they're broken or damaged. The only instruction you get is this precaution up here that tells you to stay away from fire, do not play with violence. The leg armor can be removed from the knee joint. The joints need to be inserted and pulled after being heated by a blower. Accessories such as accidentally dropped when playing can be attached with 502 glue, which is any super glue. It is more convenient to wear and take off accessories after heating. That's basically your instructions. So I'm making this tutorial to help you to change out your joints and identifying all the different types of joints. This is a nice little insert that came with one of the recent figures. Kind of shows you the breakdown of the figure. The only thing is it didn't separate the elbow here, so you can separate the elbow, the lower up arm from the upper arm. This is one of the hardest ones to change, especially if the piece breaks off inside. Then you got to use a Dremel to get it out. And over here, here's the body from the waist to the head, the breakdown, and from the waist to the feet. So this joint, which is going to be hard to do, they're small, if you can see that or not. This is a shoulder joint. It is the bigger and thicker than the elbow joint. That's how you can identify it. Sometimes if your characters come with a different color shirt or pants, you may get a joint of that color. As you can see in the police captain here, this is his shoulder joint. This piece is a chest piece. Right here. These are rare. I've only seen these in 1 or 2 sets. This is an elbow joint, much smaller than the shoulder joint, but they kind of look like it. This is a crotch piece. This goes up to the stomach, and these 2 pieces are for the legs, here and here. Let's bring him closer. And these are knee joints. They're the biggest parts. This little nub on the front here is for their knee pads. Right here. So if this breaks, you need to take a hairdryer, heat up that knee pad until the glue loosens up, and you can pull it off. It's easily put back on because this little notch is actually inside the pad and it goes right into it, and it glues, and you just hold it and it dries, no problem. This piece is an ankle joint here. Now what's interesting about these is this piece goes straight up into the leg, and if you've ever removed the foot, this goes down into an angle into the foot. It kind of sits like that when the figure's assembled correctly. So I'll try to give you an idea. Oops, sorry about that. Fingers in the way. Shoulder joints, chest piece, elbows, crotch piece, knees, and ankles. So the best thing to do for this is to just pause it if you need to, so you can use it as a reference. Or you may have this pamphlet if you're a Joytoy collector. Let's take his head off. Something else. When you're working with your neck pieces, you can identify the front and the back simply by this little diamond shape on the back is the back of the neck. Now there is a joint in here. I've never taken it out, but this piece, like I said, you rarely get this piece, is that piece. But I'm not sure if this is that piece also. Getting that out, you'd have to use some kind of pliers, and you may damage the joint. So taking it out without absolutely have to, I don't recommend it. If you do want to know, the only one I've ever seen come with so far is the Marine individual soldier, the guy with the red outfit. That's where that piece came from. And this is the crotch piece, if you can see that or not. Now I've already heated this figure, so that's why it's coming off pretty good. I'm not going to fully disassemble it, but I wanted to show you that center piece. Simply just pop back on. Remember to heat your joints before you pop them off. See, that's the back of the neck. It's the head. Okay. Well, I wanted to make this video to help any new Joytoy collectors out, because when I first started collecting Joytoy figures, I had no idea what those parts were. Especially if you start out with some of their older figures, you don't know, they don't give you no information. And most of the stuff you get is either in Chinese or just half-assed English. So, alright then, hopefully it helps you out. Give you some reference on if you ever need it for identifying parts or swapping out parts. Hopefully you liked this video. If you do, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, thank you for watching.